Hey guys, it's Monday morning and we're heading to Vinny's already there getting the place open. It's an apartment building, but they had a handyman come in and change all the outlets. Everything was working before he started, but then after he did the changeover to all the core outlets, he went to turn on the breakers and it kept popping on one of them. He wasn't sure. He looked around and couldn't find what was causing it. So the management said it was the owner's handyman, not his. Then again, they always say that. So we're going over there anyway to see if we can't figure out why it's popping. And then after that, Vinny's got a garbage disposal replacement. I'm not going to that. I've got some work to do around the house at my place. So I'm just meeting Vinny over there. In fact, I can see his van at the end of the street over there. So he's going, after this job, he's going to the garbage disposal job and put a new garbage disposal in, which is leaking. And then he's going to his place to do some work. His mom's over there painting baseboards right now, so at Vinny's place. So anyway, we'll see what's going on with this electrical, guys. Okay, I'm parked down there. I didn't remember the building. Now I'm here, I remember. We had fixed the irrigation valve. The gardener didn't want to do it, so we did it. Anyway, and we also fixed something in the laundry room. I don't know if you guys remember the video, but we did something in this laundry room. I think it was a bad breaker and some lighting. It was in this room right here. But we're going to unit 4. I don't really like going up the staircase unless I know what the unit is. We'll see here. I think that's going to be it up here. So anyway, we'll go up there and see what we got. Yeah. Oh, up there. Cool. Hey, you might want to get that guy's carpet phone number. You know what I mean? Huh? Hi, how are you? How you doing?
Great.
You know what I mean? Because you...
Is he for you? Is he good? What's he like? Is he just cleaning the carpet or? I need my I'm all carpet. Okay, yeah. You guys don't have enough carpet to be carpet.
All right, here we are, guys. Did you get in here?
Yeah.
All right.
Huh?
Yeah, ask him if he does carpet stretching. Run down there real quick, because that's what you need, a little stretching, a little cleaning. Get his card. Say hi. All right, guys, here we are. And here we go. It says here that this one's not working. They didn't even put the core. They just put regular outlets. Huh. I would have done the cord. Man, when they say the breaker's tripping, I hate to... Well, right away I see something. Usually when you have 2 reds, you want to break the circuit. I'm not saying it's the case all the time, but it looks like he did. Or let me see. Yeah, he cut the band there. Because usually when you see 2 reds, you'll want to cut the band because it means individual. Yeah, look at this red one. He cut it here because I saw 2 red. But,
fine.
huh?
I think that one's fine.
Yeah, that one's fine because he cut the band.
Yeah.
Did you talk to the guy?
Yeah. He says, I don't personally, but I think I can get it done.
Okay, we'll find something else. I'll get Brandon's guy.
I said, when you say that, do you mean you try or... He was like, yeah, I could try, or I'd probably get someone out there to do it for me.
Okay, that costs more.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll find somebody else. Brandon's guy.
Plug drywall repair. That's what we're gonna start doing. Plug it straight to an outlet.
Never in 100 years will we do something like this.
And this is new.
I would never even do this if it was requested and the owner says, hey, can you do that? No, we would never. We just wouldn't do it. Now, I have in the past seen them on swag chains. I just wouldn't do it.
What's this one?
What?
Alright, I was looking around. All of these outlets are dead. Those are here. Now this one has two different colors. Black and it's a green one.
Yeah, blue and a red.
And it's not cut. So I was gonna take this one apart first.
Yes, and then try to set it. So it's not cut in here, huh?
Nope.
Okay, what he means, guys, by not cut. Let's see here. Hold on, guys. Let me just strip this tape off. Hold on. All right, guys. When we say it's not cut, this could be feeding in and this could be feeding out, or it could be 110 and 110, or 120 and 120, whatever, 119, whatever the fuck you guys want to call it. Anyway, this tab right here, let me put it on low light. That tab, if it is 110, 110 and it isn't cut, that would cause a problem. But with that being said, we need to test it first. So just to be on the safe side, why don't you pull those two off just to be on the safe side, and then we'll try seeing. Because I hate to make that breaker pop for no reason. Is this like a lot? No, this is a lot.
That's what I thought too.
You can leave it like that. One's good. As long as you have one off. All right, let's go try the breakers. See what they do.
One time.
One at a time. What? Not just getting a better view for YouTube. Okay, now,
Test the kitchen real quick.
if you have 110 here and 110, huh?
Yeah, we'll check that.
Yeah, if you have 110 and 110, don't use that tick meter. Don't use the tick meter. Get a. We're not here to. You're making me look unprofessional on YouTube. Okay, go click it. Maybe that's what he meant by breaker. Some people call this, well, essentially it is a breaker, but okay, it's not green, but it's set or it's off, one of the two. It was on, but it's probably fed by that one in there. Let's see if you have voltage on both lines.
Continuity.
Okay, ground off on the box just in case. Okay, well, let's leave that undone for a while.
Like not really continuity.
Yeah, let's just not.
Let's make sure.
Well, why don't they have a GFCI there?
Move it this way.
Yeah. We're gonna do a little searching here, guys, and we'll see what we find. Go ahead and take your
No power.
power.
No power.
No power. Obviously, no power on this GFCI because it won't reset. It was off to begin with.
Broken breaker. Broken breaker.
No, not necessarily no power. If there's no power, they don't set.
No, I'm saying, but if the breakers are all.
Oh,
on,
well,
maybe-
not only that, maybe I have a bad breaker. You're right. Let's go look. We're going to cut the paint on this, guys. I won't bore you. We're going to cut around the paint. You can see nobody's been in there. We're going to cut around the paint and cut around the screws and get in here and go from there first. I'll let you know what we find, guys. Okay, guys, I'm going to just walk around and see if there's any power at all. Because maybe it's not the panel. Maybe it's the main outside. Look at that. There's nothing, guys. Before he takes this apart, I think we should go check the main. The main must be off. Or the main is tripped because of something. Look at this. This is all off. Or the fucking electrical has been turned off. How about that? Let's see. Hey, Vinny, don't cut this panel yet. You know why? Everything's off. It could be the main outside.
No, alright.
Let's go look. Bring your wiggy and that and a screwdriver. The tick, you can bring the tick meter too. Guys, I don't mind these tick meters, but when I'm trying to check for 220 or I like using a wired. I know what he was doing. He was doing the right thing. He was just seeing if there was any heat there. But I don't like the one that he's got because he's got it on light flash or something. It doesn't beep right. He knows how to work it, but I lose confidence in it. I've got a nice one that, man, it really... What brand is mine? A Klein, right? Yours is Klein too, right?
Even better.
Let's go look for it, guys. Let's go to the side of the building. See what we can find. I love a good mystery. I think, yeah, there's the meters over there. Oops. Fucking hose. Some rolled copper right there. That's rolled copper, guys. Ooh, look at that big thing. Probably the gardener. What do you mean Mexicans? You're a Mexican.
Gardner, you said same thing.
Yeah, but I didn't say. Oh, look at this shit. Why is this all opened up?
It's hot. Let's see.
Why don't you put your tongue on it and see? Okay, so which would be unit 4? Look for a meter that's off to begin with. See if there's any meters that say off. Here's one that's off right here.
Look.
Yeah, but this meter's off, isn't it? No, it ain't off.
Oh no, look. It's cracked.
That's why it's open.
But look. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. But why is this
Let me
one
get a picture of
not?
that. Hold that.
Don't you talk shit about my fluke again.
Look at the crack. Okay, we didn't take this off, by the way, guys.
Look.
Okay, that's probably feeding. This is all underground, right?
Yeah, give me a minute.
So this seems to be like a SCE problem. Try the other side of the.
This is one. This is another one from the bottom.
Right,
It's
but
not
check.
feeding this one.
Yeah, check it all though.
Alright, anyways, let's go.
No, I meant check around it. Make sure you're hitting it all the way around. Okay. So it appears one leg is out, coming from the ground.
So this one's new.
Yeah, that's new.
It would say off, right?
Yeah.
Or does that mean cable? Or does that mean electrical company's off?
No, on the last one it said this one is sinking.
Yeah.
And first of all, let's find the label for 4. I'm sure they're labeled, aren't they? They got it. I'll start opening these up.
4.
Okay, here's 2 and 6 right here.
One in the middle.
Okay, so if you want, take that off and let's see what we got going to the main. Because that might not be even affecting us. That might be a whole different...
Something that we don't know.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take that apart. Would you like me to hold that?
No, I don't want you to do anything with that.
Okay.
I don't keep my father semi-retired.
Usually, guys, you can take those 2 screws out and this will bend out a little bit and you drop it. And you can get back there without taking this plate off.
Let's see. Hold it. Yeah, hold it.
Okay. Oh, those look nasty, don't they?
Dead. So, the breaker, this, hot, dead. Let's rock it. Careful. I'll rock it.
Let's try it.
Hot.
Now we're good. Let's go inside the house. It's a bad main.
40.
40 amps. I think I got that. What brand?
see. It is a Murray.
Now, listen. There's a
Murray.
Okay, I think I have a Murray 40. But listen, what could have happened to set that off was
Trip.
yeah, and see how you don't get stuck on one item here?
Yeah.
You don't like just, oh, that's the problem. Never get hung up on one item. Go to the next and make sure. So now we got 220?
Yeah.
Okay, you sure? Perfect. Okay, 220. Let's go check and see what we got over here. These are supposed to be along the wall, guys, because see, rats run along the wall with their whiskers, and then they hit that box and they go in there. If you have it away from the wall, guys, it'll go right between it, the wall and that item. All right, so basically, now before we get there, now, Rennie, that could either be a weak main, or it could be the guy made a mistake and instead of tripping the sub panel. No, we're working on electrical over there. His firewood. What the fuck I want with this fucking firewood? Anyway, maybe to put a fucking fire under Vinny's ass, maybe, but that's about it. What could have done it is it may not even be a weak main. It could be this guy here tripped it. Sometimes you'll trip the main before the sub panel trips. I've seen that happen. Or maybe he did trip the sub panel and did it over and over to try to fix or find it, and he ended up tripping the main.
Yeah, 2 hots.
2 hots on an outlet. Okay, but I wanted to see if you got 220. Let me get in there. Where's my flashlight? Hold on. Okay, guys, we should have 220 here. Yep. We do, and he didn't cut the band, guys. There's his problem right there. The fucker didn't cut the band. Okay, Vinny, what I would like to do,
I'm gonna flip them all out.
for liability issues, I would like to put back all the outlets that are out and make sure that the bathroom, because we're the last ones to touch this shit. I want to make sure the bathroom has a GFCI.
Flip that GFCI on, please.
I want to make sure that, there you go, it's green. Now let's go in the,
No power here.
huh?
No power here.
Well, let's go, that's because you got that one wire disconnected. That one wire is probably feeding this red one. That red one you got over there? I think once you fix that outlet over there,
We'll check it out.
once you fix that outlet, snap the line and put it back, you'll be good. So let's go ahead and shut these breakers off so you can work safely. I'm not going to guess which one it is. Plus, I like to work them and trigger them and see how they're doing. Okay, so cut that band, wire it up, and I bet you got power there. And then what we'll do next, guys, is we'll make sure that the GFCI in the kitchen is protecting this. Because if it isn't, we're going to put a fucking GFCI there. Alright guys, once he fixes, what he's doing is he's cutting the band over here. The other band is cut, but he's going to cut this band. I don't know why you would need 2 separate circuits in a closet like this. I just don't, but we're going to make sure that this guy is protected before we go.
That red is connected, by the way. So I should have fed that.
Well, maybe the blue feeds it. We don't know. We got so many fucking different color combinations running through here. Who the fuck knows? Let's just fix one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Maybe after you fix it, after he fixes it, it may not energize the outlet. But all you can do is fix one thing at a time. That was an issue. He had 220 going to an outlet which probably popped this breaker. And then what happened is he probably tried it a few times, which then tripped the main. So
Here's my shit light.
not anymore.
That's better.
Did you cut the band already?
Yeah.
Okay, he cut the band, guys. Now he's wrapping the wire. I'll undo that and tighten it up.
Curled the wrong way.
Oh yeah, he wrapped it the wrong way. We'll fix that after.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave that wire that way.
I know.
Can I fire it up?
You want to fix the wire?
Huh? What?
You want to fix that wire?
Yeah, but let's just test it
Okay.
first. I'm excited to. We'll fix that wire going the other way. Okay, see what we got. 120. And guys, you see how it says no ground? That's because this is a metal box with conduit. So once this screw goes into this hole, you'll have that red light will go away to green light because it'll be grounded. It's a self-grounding. You could put a ground to this box, which we should do, and put it here. But when the screws go through and hit here, now that red light will turn to green because that screw grounds off. But the problem is, as you use these outlets, the screws can come loose and you can break circuit. You can break. It'll still have. It won't break circuit. I'm sorry. It'll still be working just like it is now, but it won't be grounded. So it's not good. We're not gonna do it to everyone, but we're gonna do it to the one we touched. Any power? Okay, so now.
The bottom one has power.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's
so
not daisy chain.
well, that's because he cut the band. He should have cut the band on that one, not this one.
Yeah.
See, he cut the band on this one, but didn't cut the band on that one, and that's the one with the 220. So I bet you,
I'll put a regular outlet there.
yeah, if you put a regular outlet here, and for now we could just test them. We can link them together, just hook them together lightly. You know, the two wires, and we'll test it and make sure it's that way. If it does have to be cut for some reason, then it'll blow the breaker. So I'll shut the power off. Just put the two red wires together. Just hook them lightly, just to test. That's all. Okay, guys, let's give him some safety here. Okay, so what he's gonna do is, I think the guy cut the wrong one because we got power going in but no power going out. If it was 220, it would have lit up, but who knows. We're gonna see if by putting the two wires together we'll energize this shit. So you don't have to wire nut them, just link the two loops together and put a little stretch in the wire and it'll hold them together. They may spark a little. You can get real close to it so you can see the sparks. Let me know if it sparks, Vinny.
Alright.
Or you can just hold them if you want. That's good, huh? Just for a quickie. Hold on with your thumb and index. Okay, let's try it. Okay, guys, let's see what the hell happens here. Let's see if it's gonna pop. Yeah, right. Okay, try the outlet on the side. There we go. We got power. No, we did. I thought we did. Oh, it's probably because that wiggled. Yeah, got power, 120. We're good. That's the problem. So I'll shut the breakers off, put a new outlet, and we're done. Then we'll check the rest. But after we do that, we're going to have to check and make sure that the GFCI does cut off the bathroom. I'm going to go see if the go ahead, go get a outlet and I'll check this. Okay, guys. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we're still dead, so that's probably part of that circuit, and it's probably not going to be protected. Let me tell Vinny to bring Vinny, bring a GFCI too.
Madison said, oh, I'm running a little behind. I won't be there until 10:15.
Who?
Madison. I'm going to say no worries.
Yeah, we'll be fine. That's the garbage disposal Vinny's got to go do. All right, so, oh, Vinny, touch that again for me. It's not touching. I want to check the bathroom. It's safe now. You know it's not 220. Hold on. Nothing. Okay. Did I shut the breakers off maybe? Let me see. I might have shut the fucking breakers off, didn't I? No, they're on. Yeah, they're on. Okay, we'll fix this one and then we'll get to we'll figure out the bathroom after. So okay guys, so basically he should have cut this band. This is the one that's got the 220 right now. But instead he cut this one over here, which was not allowing this one to feed that one, or vice versa. So we're going to put a new outlet here, and we're going to hope, before we pack it, we're going to hope that this GFCI cuts this off, because if it doesn't, this requires a GFCI because it's near the stove. So anyway, we're going to see. Maybe I'll tell him to bring 2 GFCIs just in case. Okay guys, this is Warner Avenue. We came from that direction over there. This is Warner, and this goes to PCH, and then you can go right to Sunset or left to Huntington Beach and Newport. Alright, he's going to get 2 GFCIs. Well, the old man goes, well, man, I'm an old man. He goes, yeah, messing with my fire. You're not stealing my firewood. Oh, what the fuck, stealing his fucking termited fucking firewood? Did he see any in my fucking pocket? Did he see any fucking firewood coming in my fucking pocket? Like I tell everybody when I'm in their place, I only steal what I can fit in my pockets. Anyway, just joking, guys. That's what I tell everybody about Alicia when they'll say, we trust you. And I said, you're in good hands. Alicia, my wife only steals what she can put in her pockets. Anyway, we got to figure out what's this. We'll first we resolved this issue. We resolved the issue in here. Not feeding here, dead, and not feeding here. By fixing the closet outlet, went ahead and gave us power to this right here, this outlet. But once we put it on another outlet that hasn't been cut, it will feed this one because we tested it. Hopefully, once all this is connected, the bathroom will light up. We'll get some heat in the outlet in the bathroom, and then we'll trip the only GFCI I can see and see what that affects. Hopefully when we trip this, it'll shut these 2 off. Well, if it shuts this one off, it's going to shut this one off because this is the end of the run. This is just one hit. Over here, you got it in and out. So you got 2 hits here. So basically in and out. So if this triggers this, all 3 of these will be out. I'm not going to fuck with the refrigerator. It is what it is. The new code says you got to have one behind the fridge, but man, I think that's stupid. I mean, you come home or you go to work in the morning and you come home, maybe the GFCI tripped some part of the day and you don't know, you didn't go in it, you didn't get nothing. This thing could be off for hours before you open it up and realize that there's no light. How in the fuck do you open this, guys? We'll just open this one. I guess you just, I'm gonna put a little pop. Oh, what a fucked up idiot I am. Alright, let's see if anyway, I don't fuck with refrigerators. Let's look inside here. I don't put a GFCI behind there. Oh, this is brand new. Look at that. It's off right now because I got all the power off, but I just wanted to see it. It's brand new. Alright guys, let's see what happens. Okay guys, Vinny's all out of 15 amp GFCIs. We only put the 20 amp GFCIs like in the laundry, sometimes where the garbage disposal is, but for the most part we keep them the same as the outlets, uniformed. We carry about, I bet you I think last time I bought 200 GFCIs on a special deal at Home Depot. I bought like, I think 8 or 9 cases, and there's like 12 in a case. I forget. I bought a lot because I get them on special deals. Anyway, he forgot to load up his truck, so I'm gonna get some off my truck. All right, guys. We carry a lot of exterior GFCIs and 20 amps, and these are the standard 15. Might need 2 right here. Oh, this goes in the trash. I don't want to cut that off or something. I gotta put some of those away. Fuck. Everything's tight. Alright guys, let's get these GFCIs to Vinny. Okay guys, he put the outlet in over here. Without the cut band right there. Oh, right there. So, we're gonna see what happens here. Hopefully everything will okay, what do we got? Oh, it's probably in the bathroom. Okay, that's on. Let's test the one in the bathroom first. Alright, so that's working now. I'm going to go trip that breaker. Let me know what that does. Okay. I'm not trip the breaker. I'm going to trip the GFCI. Alright, guys. Let's see if it shuts off everything. It should. Oh, sorry. Did it kill it? Okay, test these over here and see if it kills this. And we'll see if it kills that one over there, because this is less than 5 feet away too. So these are hot. So it doesn't kill any of them. What the fuck? Okay, so did it kill the one in the bathroom? Okay, can we check all these while we're all lit up? See guys, we're going to put GFCIs here and one here because it's now that we put our hands on it. Can you check those? Now that we put our hands on it, we're not going to really leave too much wiggle room for liability. I mean,
you want to check all out?
Yes, all outlets, please. Especially when you get to these add-ons over here. See, this has been added on probably from original. We're all good so far. Okay, so I'm going to do a little video for the management, what we're going to do. I'm going to walk them through really fast. Okay, so basically kill those breakers. Now guys, like I said, that red light, show them the red light, what it says. It says open ground. That's because it's not self-grounding. Now, you can put a ground wire in there and run it to there. Yeah, the screws ground it, but screws can come loose and cause a grounding issue where you don't have a ground. That's why, you know, I always put a ground into the box and run it to the ground on the outlet. Okay, the one thing we're gonna do before we start popping GFCIs in here and here, there's a good chance that the wires that come in are protected, but the wires going out are in the unprotected area. Now, you don't always want to protect the wires coming out. So, you know, one guy said, well, you're supposed to put the other wires above so you're protected. You don't always want to protect the wires going out, depending where they're going. So, you only want to protect wires that need to be protected. Otherwise, you got, when it goes off, you got a lot of areas in the house that are affected. So what we're going to do is we're going to protect. We're going to find out which one of those are hot, and then we're going to put it in the prospective lug, and then we're going to go ahead and protect the other one, and then see if it shuts off anything more. So we'll do that as well. Now, guys, before he can wire that up, he's got to know which wire is hot. So we're going to turn them all on. Okay, so he's got to identify the line, and then the load, the bottom one's the line, so then he'll put the load on top. Right now, that load was not protected. But if it starts protecting shit everywhere, then we don't want that. We'll just put independent GFCIs. We won't know. Okay, I'm going to kill it, Vinny. Those are off already. Good. Okay. So that's what we're up to, guys. I'll let you know what once he gets those wired. Huh?
I started a little bit and the neutral came out.
Oh, look at that. Loose neutral on top of it. Oh, it broke. Inside the insulation. Look, guys. All right, so he's going to get that wired up and we'll let you know. Okay, guys. He went ahead and put the line in and the load out. The load is in the protected area.
It's off.
It's off right now. He's going to set it. Okay, that worked. Now try it over here. So this one now is protecting that one.
Did you get a light last time or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go trip it.
You didn't flip on all the breakers?
You're right, I didn't. So we know that is not going to protect that.
No, but that one.
Okay, I forgot I have a couple more breakers here to do here, guys. Okay, well, we know if we trip it, it's not going to do nothing here.
Put GFCI here in the bathroom.
Yeah, put one, trip it anyway, just so I can put it on YouTube. Okay, and they're still on, aren't they? Yeah, they're still on. The red light just means it's not grounded. Once those screws go in, we'll be good. All right, so can we test the bathroom just in case? You never know. Turn that off and let's take that tester and go to the bathroom. So if the bathroom doesn't turn off, guys, from that, then we're going to put one GFCI here and two there, and one in the bathrooms for a total of 2. Okay. Okay, it's still on and it should be off, right?
Right.
Okay, so we're going to put a GFCI there.
I need that cover.
The handyman can get the cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let him finish his fucking job. Alright, guys. I'm going to let him put a GFCI here to protect these two and one in the bathroom. Guys, look at this. I've never seen it wired up like this before. Play that thing, I don't know. Shit, some freaky shit, huh, guys? Alright, guys. Power going on. Okay, let's go. We'll test everything. Everything's done. We put a GFCI here. We're good. Oh, remember let me just show you what I mean about this self-grounding shit. Let's go over here. Now you'll see that this, kick that on, Vinny. I can do it.
Right by.
Okay, that goes on. We're good. And then over here, we'll put the tester here. And it's 119.
What's ground?
Let me just, oh, there we go. It's off. Okay, see guys, it's off. Now we'll turn it on here because the green light isn't there. Okay, we're good there, and we're good here now.
And green light.
And green light. Now, everything's green. Before they were all red because they weren't self-grounded. But over here, this is the one we were talking about the most, so let's just go over here. Over here, when we were testing, you noticed it had a red light, but once you put the screws into the box, now the outlet's grounded. I like to put a ground into the box with a screw, drill a pilot hole or catch one of the holes, and then put the green wire to your outlet. But he says it's been working this way all these years, and it is. It passed inspection. This is the old style. They were always self-grounded into the boxes with the conduit, with the flexible. It's just the way that it was built. It passed. They don't want to put extra money in it. But none of those GFCIs, or that one GFCI, tripped anything in here, so this one's got its own too. Well, guys, Vinny's got to go put a garbage disposal in, and I've got an issue with my jacuzzi. Me and Vinny were soaking in it the other night, and we also put the plates on, guys. We got some plates out of our truck. And we smelled something, and on my computer screen, on the control top side where you get in, you can put your jets, the lens is smoking up. But I smelled a burn smell, but I couldn't smell the burn smell from the top side control panel, even though it had like a brown haze, like something was warming up in there. It's more to the corner of the jacuzzi, so I'm going to open up the jacuzzi. I drained the water on Sunday, and I went ahead and cleaned the fiberglass as well, polished it all out, and put some ceramic nano technology on it. It keeps it nice. Thing's about 17 years old now. Anyway, I have replaced the pumps, the circulating pump, but the blowers and everything else is pretty good. I don't know why I'm just focusing. Let's focus in on him. What I was looking at, I was drawing on the wall. Anyway, my hands are clean. Anyway, so there's a smell coming out of that corner. So Vinny's going to go do a garbage disposal, and I'm going to go open up the jacuzzi and see if I can locate that smell. I'll try to get a little video.
Where's the light?
All right, guys. Vinny's putting this back, and he called SCE to their report line and reported this cracked thing here in the panel. Management wants me to throw some tape on it for now and put it back into the panel. He thinks maybe their handyman did it. Anyway, so when Vinny's done there, I'll tape that up a little bit. We'll let him do this first. I'll let you know when he's done here. I won't make you watch him put every fucking screw in, guys. Alright, guys, he's gonna do that here. Hold this. I don't want you to get hurt on that, Vinny. Lock the...
It's always been like that.
I know, but I do things the right way, Vinny. Tap it a little bit. There, that's it. That's good enough. Just so it keeps it locked. Hold this.
Alright, watch this, guys.
Watch what, Vinny? This shit's... You buy the good shit, don't you? I always buy the cheaper shit. That goes all the way to there. Okay, so this is kind of dirty, guys. I'm not going to clean it off, so I'm just going to start wrapping it on the tape itself. That way it sticks and it doesn't come off.
SC's gonna hate you.
Huh?
SC's gonna hate you.
No, they're not going to hate me. They're going to just cut this whole thing off. They'll slice it, pull it right off, pull the boot right off.
Shit, you act like this tape grows on trees, huh?
Hey, I'm charging them for the whole roll. Don't worry, son. It's not going to be...
want me to finish it up?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know if you hurt.
I meant with the tape.
It's good. What's
Oh.
wrong with you?
Okay.
Prickhead. Go ahead, you can do that. Oh, wow, thanks. The script is in the bottom, ready to go.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I didn't get a. Oh, I can get a picture on the tape, on the video. Never mind. See, I don't leave shit like this open, guys. I bend shit and make it work, but I'm not going to touch that. I just fixed what we touched. Although I don't like this opened up. You can tap it maybe. At least get it. There we go. And then bend that in. Good enough. Will you just bend that in a little bit with your screwdriver and just kind of just clip it barely in? Oh, you flinched. Yeah, you did. I saw you flinch. I gave him a jab and he does that little.
He went like that.
No, he did that little head bob when he gets scared, when he thinks he's being electrocuted. He does that. How do you do it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just need it to go just a little bit, just to hold it in, just a hair. And tap it now. Tap it on top. Good enough. That'll stay. Good enough. Thank you. Why'd you go and open it again?
To show you it's not good enough.
Okay, push in and tap at the same time. There you go.
Good enough.
How you going over? Tap it one more time. Tap it one more time. Yeah, I think it's good. Now don't touch it. Alright guys, everything's good. Hey Vinny, load us some of this firewood in our van. Guy said, don't steal my firewood. Alright.
Put a log in my pocket.
Yeah. See, you put a log in your pocket. I already got a log in my pocket. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this job. Alright. We're all done here. The place is locked up upstairs. Everything's cleaned up. We cleaned our mess. I'm going to go home and fuck around with that jacuzzi. He's going to go to that garbage disposal job. And then he's got his mom over there finishing up the painting the baseboards. So, and on the next video over there, we're going to move the electrical up. We're going to move his switches up and his outlets up. So the cutting board for those that cabinet and cutting board will look nice. And we won't have to notch out the cutting board backsplash. So, you know, he owns the place. He might as well do it. It's not costing him anything but time. And he's not like skipping work to do that. He's doing that on his own time. All right, Vinny, have a good day. I'll see you guys when you get home. Try not to be too late. We'll have dinner, and that's that, right? All right, buddy. Take care. Oh, a little hug for Daddy. See you later. Bye-bye. All right, guys. I'm going to head to the house, and we'll take a look at that jacuzzi. All right, guys. I emptied this on Sunday. And I cleaned it all up. Got some ants there. I've got a ant bait that I had here, but I'm going to put it in there right now and let it set to kill the ants. I use this stuff. I love it. Let me show it to you. I had it out here, but the gardeners didn't come today for some reason. So I'm going to put it back out. But I use this shit right here. It's a liquid. It's supposed to be really sweet. Anyway, I'm going to lift it up and put it in there and let them feast. And what they do is they take it to the colony. It's like a gel. See it? It's liquid. They go right in this hole right here. Let me put it in there, and I bet you within a couple hours they'll be loaded with ants. Alright guys, I'm going to put it right there. And we'll see what happens soon. Okay, this has to be down for me to take the sides off. So, but see that top side controller? It has right in the display window like a little brown spot. Like, I'm like, well, maybe that's, but then I smell the burn smell right here. It's starting to go away because it's been off a couple days. But everything's off at the main because I did a GFCI trip to make sure the internal GFCI is working and the external right here. So everything's off. So we'll go ahead and get this panel off. To get this panel off, this arm's under a little bit of tension, so I got to take these out, and then don't let it slide down because you'll scratch all this out. I have to pull it away and let this arm come down a little bit. You guys probably seen me use this drill. You know I'm a DeWalt guy. That's just what I like. But you probably see me use this whenever I'm changing out a posi temp or mix it. I have one with a brush. The way I got this, I'd never have bought it. But the way I got it was on a job. I found this guy with one battery and no charger. So I looked online to see if I could just get the charger, and I couldn't. So I was going online, and Walmart had the complete drill with battery and charger for $29. So I bought it. Now I have two of these, plus two batteries and one charger. And so I leave one behind with a battery in it for Alicia, and I keep the other one on the truck for, that way if it gets wet and rusts up, I don't care. And so I got one on the truck with the battery and the charger. That way if it goes dead on me, I can charge it. It's just a real little charger. It's like you almost plug in the fucking cord in the back of the battery kind of deal. Anyway, so that's how I ended up with that, just so you know. Alright guys, let's get this son of a bitch opened up. This thing, I think we got it in 2016, I think. So it's getting up there in age, but I cleaned it all out, and I washed the filters, and I used the nano technology that I use on my van and my car, my Corvette, the ceramic coating, and it keeps it like brand new. Look at these fucking ants, guys. They're carrying the foam out of they're eating the foam that's inside here. Look at that. Anyway, I'm gonna put that ant shit over here where they're getting it. Let's see. Usually I'll come out here and this thing will be so full of ants, but because the water is over there, let me grab this shit. Because these guys are dead, I'm not having as much luck. Ooh shit, I'm spilling it. Shit's real sticky too, but look at these guys. Oh man, they're full of shit. Let's put this here. But they're slower. I noticed when I put that out on Saturday, they were moving. I mean, they were fast. They were everywhere. Now, look how slow they are. They used to run, or... Look at that, they're dying. That's because they've been eating that shit about 3 days now. And they take it to their colony, and it contaminates everything. And they're slowing down. Yeah, it looks like they're dying. Alright, let's get to work. See, this is the part I was telling you about. When it's on, you can see like a burn mark. It's not a burn, it's real dark brown. Barely see through it. So I thought, okay, well, the smell's coming from here. And anyway, but the smell really gets bad in this corner. So the only thing I can do is take it apart, see if I can find the smell. If I can't, then I'll fill it up with water and run it, and then hopefully I'll get that smell. So we'll just do that. Okay, let's get busy on this. So, let's see. I lowered it with Katie's help. And now she says to be careful that the arm is going to want to spring down or something. So, let's just go ahead and take this last one out. Good thing I called them. Okay, see how it's wanting to go down? He said be careful of that. So I think I'm gonna just kind of try to hold it. God damn, that's hard. Oh, okay, it's coming out. Let me give it a couple more turns. There we go. There it is. Okay, yeah, see, it wants to spring down like I thought. Okay. I didn't scratch nothing, hasn't hit nothing. Just wipe my handprints off. Alright. I can see why they put that long screw in here. They blew the hole out here. So they went from these to this. Right here, there's a 2x4 in here. Okay, well, hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna go put that socket thing back out of my way. Oh, fuck it, leave it. Now we gotta take off the panels. So first, I believe we get. Boy, they sure scratched it up when they put it in. When they installed it, I can see how this is a bitch to install. I really can. All right. Okay, guys. We'll just leave the screws in. I'll go put this where I was gonna put it, where she's over there fucking sunbathing. Alright. There's one over here now. Let's see here. Alright, here we go, guys. Pixie, get out of the way. You're just as much trouble as your fucking sister over there. Alright, guys, leave the screws in here. Alright, so now there's just a couple screws left. I wonder if this is going to want to teeter down. Maybe not because it's tucked under. I don't want it to hit hard if yeah, it's going to want to teeter. Okay. Be real careful. Not to let it hit hard. There we go. This is some sort of fake wood, guys. Can I still put this where you're at? Look.
Yeah. There's no spiders on there.
No, no spiders. Oh, but look at these fucking ants.
Dad, move it. I'm laying down here. Get off the grass.
Jeez Louise. These ants, guys, I'll show them to you. They're eating the foam out of this insulation paper. I thought they were, it's in that silver. Let me show you. Look at that. Oh, they're eating the foam that's in this shit right here. Inside of it. It's fat here, it's all gone here. Look at them, pick it apart. Alright. We'll deal with them bastards later. Okay, here we go. Now I'm looking for something that's gonna smell. This I replaced. Me and Vinny bought this. This is the only thing that's gone out. Oh, this one went out too. We replaced this one, me and Vinny. And we put new mounts under it. The mounts were all shot. We had to order those on Amazon right here. These mounts, these motor mounts. And the thing goes in crooked like that. You can see how the factory put the plate. See, the factory puts these plates in and they twist it whatever way they need to. And these have always been touching. And you can see this one's off because everything has to line up. So when you take it apart, we don't take this off. We just take this off, put it right back in the same thing. So guys, I'm going to try to sniff around. I might have to fill it and run it. But here's the control panel up here. It's right here. So, and it looks like it just plugs. It has this and it plugs in there because I am going to eventually get a new panel. Eventually. But for now, I'm just trying to find the smell. And that looks like there used to be a leak there, but I think that's when we had replaced the motor. When we replaced this guy, it was leaking down there. Alright, well, I'm going to try to find everything and see what happens. Guys, I thought this was a leak. It isn't. You know what that is? That's that foam. They've been eating that fucking foam under here in this paper. And somehow they're congregating it or shitting in it right there. Look at that. Unless that's some sort of crystallization of whatever. But if it was leaking on the pump, you'd see it dripping here or at this port. You'd see like little marks of that same shit right here. There's nothing. I think I'm gonna fill it full of water because I can't smell the smell no more. It was in there, but it's been off for 3 days and I think it's aired itself out. Not in bad shape for 2016, I think. Alright, I'm gonna fill it up with water and I guess run it and we'll figure it out. Okay guys, the way you fill this up is you've got one filter for circulation and one filter for all the pumps. This one, the big one right here, is for the pumps. You always put the hose, you can't put it here, it has a screen, but you put the hose in here and you put it down until it stops. It hits something down there like a pump or something, and you just, that way it won't fire, because if you don't put it all the way out and you turn on the water, it'll blow right out. So as you can see, it's coming through. That does two things: fills your tub up, and it also takes the air out of the lines as much as possible. When you fire it up, you don't fire it up and start pushing buttons. When you turn on the electricity, this thing will go to its own little program to purge the pumps without the heat on. Because if you just start pushing buttons, the heater will go on and there's air in the lines, you'll overheat your heater. So it says all this in the manual. So what you do is you turn on the power and you let this thing take over, and within about 10 minutes all the pumps are purged and it says ready to go. So now I'm just going to go ahead because, you know, I used to be able to get a smell right from this corner, and now the smell is gone, guys. So I'm going to have to fire it up and renew it, see what the hell is heating up in there. Alright guys, okay, I got a Black Widow over here. Probably it's kind of brownish. When the fuck, oh, it's kind of brownish. I don't know that it's a Black Widow. It might be a male Black Widow. Well, all we have to do is get a pair of needle nose, because I hate killing shit, but I'll tell you, that's too close to where my hand goes. I think I'm gonna get a pair of needle nose and see what he is. Just look on the bottom of the belly and we'll see. Alright guys. Oh, I think he's a male Black Widow. He's got an orange belly. He's got to go, guys. See, that's an orange belly. Let me take him in the shade. Hey. Okay, guys. Let me try to focus in. Damn, guys, I can't focus in for some reason. Can you see his orange diamond shape? I believe that's a male because he's brown and orange. So this is a, yeah, I believe it's a male black widow because he would be black and that would be red. So, you know, guys, he's got to go. There it is. Normally, if that was just a garden spider, I would gather. Normally I would just go ahead and throw him in the fucking trees or something, but he isn't, so that'll be that. Guys, I may have titled him wrong. I believe he's a male widow. I kept saying male black widow. It's male widow, I believe. Anyway, he would have died anyway. The minute he mates, she's gonna kill him most likely. So anyway, wherever you find the males, you'll find the females somewhere. I built a shelf in here so I could put my shit, because I used to have it all just stacked up. Oh, that's right, Vinny needs some GFCIs. See, I buy these guys by the boxes. In fact, I'm getting low now. I think there's just these left. I bought them about a year and a half ago, but look how many 3-packs come in there. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 15 GFCIs right there. And so anyway, I had all that shit just stacked crazy like in here. So now everything, I put this rack in. Me and Vinny had to modify the rack. We had to cut it shorter, but we still got what we wanted. You know, we got all our shit here. We got 3 welders. We got a 110 welder, a 220. These are all wire fed, and then I got a stick welder. Where in the fuck's the stick? The stick welder is my favorite. When we do apartment steps, I use the stick welder. Oh, the stick welder, I think, is in Vinny's van for emergencies, because we go to jobs and sometimes they have a loose step. Got a bunch of rods here, different rods for different metals, but the stick welder, I'm gonna look for that fucking stick welder. It's gotta be here. Guys, there's the stick welder right here. That's a 210 or a 120. We always use the 220 generator on this guy. When we go to steps, I love welding with stick welders. Man, got a lot of different variety here. Anyway, our garbage disposals go here. I buy them 3 at a time because you get a deal. So this rack really turned out good. All the hoses, this shit. I gotta stock up on the Mowens right here. Let's see, Vinny needs Vinny needs GFCIs. Oh, so there's a 3-pack for him. I'll give him 6. He goes through these pretty good. And then I'll take 1 for me and then put 1 back for later on. I still got about 2 more cases of that shit, 2 more boxes. I have to wait till it's on sale again at Home Depot and knock them out, because I can make a little money on them. I think they come out, when you buy them in bulk like this, they come out to like $14 a piece, and if you go to buy them, they're like $19 a piece separate. So this is great for filling up our generators, but I don't use gas on our generators. This is 91 octane. That's for the bikes. Well, Vinny goes to the gas station and fills his up, but I don't like going to a gas station. So this thing's on wheels. I have a little ramp. I take it to my bike every time we go riding, and I top it off. The only time I'll go to a gas station is if we're on a long ride. I'll fill up before the long ride, but sometimes we think we're only going to be gone for an hour, and then we meet up with his buddies, and we're gone till 6, 7 at night. So by then I'll probably have to stop at a gas station with the guys and fill my bike up. But for the most part, I can go riding like I did yesterday, and when I go on the next ride, I'll probably fill it up the day before. But anyway, that's got 91 in it. So, I'll just wheel it in through here. It goes right between the vet and the compressor, and it only takes me a few minutes. It's got a little plug. I can either have batteries in it, or I can plug the cable that's already plugged into the wall, just plug it in, and it'll pump. Or if I don't have no batteries or nothing, you can just pump it by hand, and it siphons. So I think I'm filled up to I just filled it up the other day. I think I'm about to right here. I can fill up like quite a few times before I take that in my van to go fill it up. But everything's much more organized now. So anyway, I wanted to get this out, put this in the garage. Alright guys, let me put this shit away. Yes, this is filling up fast. It's got to go almost to where you can see I got the seats out, the headrest out. It goes right below the headrest, the water line. So it's almost there. We'll fire it up. Could be one more thing causing it, is I've been lazy lately. Not lazy, I went in the hospital 3 times, starting in October. One for kidney stones. And I had that failed operation where they couldn't get to the kidney stones, so they had to put a stent to open up the area, plus to bypass the stones so I'd have relief with pain. I mean, they had me on Dilaudid, they had me on all kinds of pain medication. I don't like that shit because, I don't know. I could have a addictive personality kind of, but so I only took it as needed. But anyway, they put that big stent in there, and they were able to bypass the stone, so I had no more pain, other than the urge to go to the bathroom 24/7. And then 32 days later, they put me back in the hospital, and they were able to pull the stent out and get the stone finally. And then within about 2 to 3 weeks, I ended up with a heart issue, and they had to go in there and fix that. I was hallucinating in the van at work. Then we were on our way home, and he said I just started talking shit. And by the time we got home, my wife was out there, and I was he had me sitting on the back of my truck bumper, and here come the paramedics and fire department, and I was in the hospital a little over a week then. So this filter hasn't been cleaned. See, I cleaned them with a special solution. It's made just for that, and there's no suds. I mean, of course I rinse the shit out of them. I rinse them twice after I soak them in my sink. Here, I've got some dirty ones, the ones that I took out. These are the clean ones. I'll show you the dirty ones, what I use. I just don't want that water to get too high. Over here, I put scalding hot water, and then I put the chemical, the right amount. I overdo the chemical. And then I let it soak, and I go like that. And I let them soak a day, 2 days. But what I use is this shit right here. Filter cleaner. Power soak right here. Filter deep cleaner. And the good news is when I'm done, I release the water. I rinse it out with the hose, and then I fill it back up with fresh water, and I dunk the shit out of them. Then I take them and I put them away. And then when I go to use them, like the new ones over here, they're not new, but they're clean. These right here, when I go to put those in right there, I'll get a 5-gallon bucket of water. I won't even be putting these in today because I'm just going to be working to see where that smell is. But before I put these in, I get a 5-gallon bucket of clean water and give them a second dunking, you know. But you can see it cleans all the way in. And these have got to be at least, I don't buy new ones until they start to shred. But you can see how it gets all the way back there, nice and clean. So I will dunk those before I put them in. But even if you have soap, that shit is suds free. It doesn't make suds. That's what I like about it. But anyway, we're almost there. Well, I'll put these in once I figure out what's going. But what I was trying to say is I haven't cleaned these in 7 months, and that circulating pump, the one over here, because the little one is for the circulating pump, the bigger one is for the other pumps, for the pump 1, 2, and 3. And this one is your circulating pump right there. And this guy here could be, these are your big pumps. I have 3 of those. 1, 2, and then 1 over there. But this is your circulating, and this thing could have been getting hot and starting to smell because the filter. We're gonna see. I'm gonna leave the filter out and run it. I really don't need a filter in there. If nobody's going in there, I'll probably run it and let it do its thing for 3 or 4 days. And then when we get ready to go in there, I'll probably leave the panel off for a while. Just be careful not to get water over there. And wait for it to either duplicate itself or go away, one of the two. But it could be the filters now that I'm starting to think. Okay guys, we're filled up to the seat level. I don't know if you can see it, so it's time to turn it on. It'll do its own thing. Now guys, I've been smelling this for about a week straight. It's never hit and miss. I mean, the smell is there 24/7. Whether it's running, when it's running, like the filters, the circulation pumps come on twice a day at 2 different times. Whenever the circulating pump is, you can smell it. And then after everything is like off, it turns on like every 30 minutes to check the temp. And if it's not up to temp, it turns on for I think it is 30 minutes at a time. So it checks every like 30 minutes, and then if it's up to temp, it just turns off until it isn't up to temp. So I could smell it constantly. So let's just go ahead and throw the breakers to it and let it do its thing. Here we go. Alright guys, now I just leave it alone for 15. It takes about 15 minutes and it goes through a cycle. Look at all the ants, man. I'm gonna have to, well, these ants will go through the pumps if I don't put the filter in. If I don't put the filters, all these ants will go in there, and which would be fine, and the impeller will chop them all up and disintegrate them. And by the time I put the filter in, it'll filter it out. But I'll probably have to change the filter in a week or so just to get these ants out. I'm gonna bait the inside with those clear bait things, set them in there, and just close the panel up. But I'm gonna leave the panel open for a while. But I should put this bait, before I forget, inside there, because that's where they're at. I did spray that panel with Home Defense. This is this shit. This works good, guys. I put it out for three or 4 days, and especially if you get them in the house and the colony's gone within 3 or 4 days, it's just gone. And you can tell that these guys were walking real slow when I first started videotaping. But I took some of this Home Defense and put it in there. But I think I'm gonna just find a spot for this shit and put it in there like this, I guess, guys, down in there. Won't hurt nothing. I might even put another full one in there. I think Alicia's got a pack of them. So anyway, this thing is lit up, and it'll see how the screen is all smoked. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, you can see it right there. It's all smoked, the screen. You can still see through it and read it, but I don't know why it's doing that. So I'm gonna order a new topside thing there and install it. Mostly all plug and play, I guess. Alright guys, it just kicked on. It took about 5 minutes. I don't know what it does, but it purges. You can hear a little activity when it's not doing it, but it'll do that one, and then it'll do pump number 2, and then it'll do pump number 3, and then it'll say it'll be open for business at that point. And of course I'm just gonna sit there and just try to every time I come outside see if I can smell anything for the next couple days. Well, everything looks good, no leaks, no drips, no nothing. See, that's the pump that's on right now. Then this one will kick on. The circulating pump's already on now. Watch, let's see. That's going here. Now this one just went on. Well guys, I've been running these pumps and I can't smell anything out of any of them. Nothing in the corner. I smelled all those. The only other pump I have is way over here on this side. I think it's right over here somewhere. And I'm sure if it was that one, I wouldn't be smelling it here. I'd be smelling it in this corner. But I can't, it's not making that smell. It's been making it for like a week and a half straight. You know, I noticed it one time when I was out here watering the Christmas tree, and I could smell it. I think I was leaning and doing this, like this, with the hose. I could smell it right out of this corner. But now I'm getting nothing. I've been running the pumps. It might have been the filter overheating, the circulating. I don't know. You would think if it was overheating the circulating pump. I've got a bumblebee that's been trying to. Oh, that's a butterfly. But there's been a bumblebee, big old guy, circling me. Comes in through here, and I took my sunglasses off because I'm pretty good at swiping at him with my hat. I don't try to kill him. I just try to give him a little thump, get his attention, especially with those green beetles. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I can't see shit. Unless, if I lift that up, I'll be able to see shit. I'll be able to see something. Even though it's smoked, I can still see through it pretty good. So I think what I'll do is I'll put this arm back on with the cover off, because it doesn't attach to the cover. It attaches to this 2x4 or whatever, 2x3, whatever the fuck this is. It looks like a 2x4. I think it goes to here. It's a 2x4, pressure treated. Anyway, I think I'm going to put this back on so I can lift this up and see what my screen says, because it went through its cycle, and I've been running all 3 pumps and nothing, but I would like to be able to see what it's saying. So, and this is just a circulating pump. When the circulating pump is on, this is on. Circulating pump just runs water through that one filter, and it does the ozone, that water air thing, whatever, ultraviolet. It has like an ultraviolet thing in here to purify the water. Let's see. It's this guy right here. So and then you got this guy out as well. And this is all plug and play, man. When you put your motors in, it's so nice and easy. I haven't had all these years. I've replaced 2 pumps, but I've never had to call service out to do anything. So far I've been lucky. I don't want to jinx myself. Okay, guys, I put it back on. I saw that one screw, that real long one, that Phillips. I'm not gonna. Man, they put everything in fucking crooked, man. But anyway, I'm gonna get a shorter one, because that one's been going through here, and there's a hose right behind it. And I'm afraid well, I don't think that screw would reach. I could try putting it in and see if it's gonna reach. Anyway, I don't smell no smell, and I'm able now to read the screen to see what this thing is doing. It should be like ready in rest mode, I think, and heating. Let's see. Yeah, it says ready in rest mode, and it's heating. It's 75, and you can barely read. I'm gonna clean this glass a little bit. Everything looks normal. It's hard to read. Anyway, I'll let you guys know what happens. I guess I can cover it and let it do its cycle, because You don't have to be in it and running the pumps. This is pump 1, pump 2, pump 3. This is blowers on. That shouldn't have been on. I might have grabbed it with my hand, but it's supposed to be like that when you put the blowers on. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 blowers. So I guess it just shoots air. That's all it does. It doesn't really. So anyway, I'll see what happens, and I'll let you guys know. I don't know. Maybe it's good information. Maybe it isn't good information. Maybe you guys have information for me. But so far, no more smell. It might have been the dirty filters all clogged up, and the circulating pump is getting hot. Anyway, guys, I guess that's it. So I'll shut this off. That's 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah, 3 is real minor unless you put the blowers on. All right, guys. Talk to you later.